Yo. So it's like the world is pretty goofy now. Like everything kind of feels like it's like a South Park skit.
Yeah.
Or just a spoof in the Boondocks or something stupid. Did y'all see that Nicki Minaj had a speech at the United Nations?
I heard about it. I did not.
So I heard about it. I was scrolling on Twitter, and like, I don't know why. I guess the few women we follow on our account are like Meg fans, because I saw like this video of like a Meg fan saying like, "Can you believe this motherfucker is at the talk about the white man? She with the white man?" And that's all the context I got. That she was backing Trump, and she wasn't really saying anything.
On behalf of this administration.
On behalf, and she's trying to stop Christians in Nigeria.
The Christians in Nigeria have a plight. Like, it's fucked up over there for them. And for some reason, is Nicki Minaj even Nigerian to begin with?
No idea.
Like, I'm trying to figure out why her of anybody. What is her association with Christianity in Nigeria? I didn't even know Nicki Minaj was a Christian. I've seen all her music videos. I ain't seen a crucifix yet.
Valid point.
Would it be? Do we have to give her some grace? Because if this was like a random white woman who's definitely not Nigerian and who could possibly be Jewish, especially in these times, like, will we question her? Like, is it? I feel like this is just good. You know what I mean? Like, she's just doing this to be good.
I don't know. I think we would question her because she's being used as a proxy by the Trump administration. They're just trying to.
How much do you think she actually knows about the topic?
Her speech is probably 2 pages long. I think she knows up to like the second paragraph on that page.
Yeah.
Okay.
Memorized off the top of her head. But once she gets to the second paragraph, she's reading notes, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's about it.
And she remembers by like saying barbs every now and then. So it's like she remembers the speech like a battle rapper.
And I think it just softens the blow on why the U.S. is even interested in this situation in Nigeria to begin with. Like, it's more of a conversation about Nicki Minaj doing this than as opposed to like, what are the real intentions behind this shit?
And okay, so let's look up Nicki Minaj and Christian. If we don't see her
in church,
in a Catholic
I don't
gown,
even care if she's throwing ass, as long as she's doing it in church.
I better not see her ass. I don't want to see any of her dimensions. I want to see her in a Muslim carpet gown, no face.
I mean, that's a different church. AI says Nicki Minaj is publicly identified as Christian, often sharing her faith on social media and in interviews. She recently spoke. I don't give a fuck about that. We know that. I don't know.
Scroll down.
Is AI saying it enough? Google is Jay Noblez a Christian.
Her advocacy has drawn attention to the conflict. That would be funny.
It's gonna come back
in Nigeria.
Jay Noblez is a Mennonite along with his co-host Lauren, white man on the boards.
The Nigerian government has acknowledged the violence affects everyone regardless of belief. Analysts note that causes of the violence are complex and can stem from various factors beyond religious beliefs. Okay. Now that last sentence says a lot and everything.
I think
because I have no idea. But please, if you're a Yorubian nigga, if you're from Yoruba tribe, please let me know if it's because it's Christian. You know? Because a lot of things can be taken out of context, you feel me? Especially it's AI nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, can you click on that last one, that extension? Because if it can stem from factors that are beyond religious belief,
religious persecution.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it doesn't let me.
That means a lot.
It does.
Then Nicki Minaj is definitely not talking about shit. Because at least being Christian, first of all, that's a lot. Because Nigeria isn't the only Christian nation in Africa. You have to talk about all persecution of Christians.
And personally, I don't have enough.
Not necessarily. If you're talking about a real specific issue that's happening now, you can talk about what's going on in Nigeria. You can be hyper specific. You don't have to bring up AIDS at a herpes rally.
Nah, if you don't have every flag of the country that's being persecuted. But what was you saying, Lauren?
I was just saying, personally, I don't know enough about this topic to really, really speak on it. I've only heard someone say that there's more to it than what she's fighting for. that kind of leaves out some other folks, I guess.
She's pacifying the situation.
Yeah.
And it's a pump fake like we care about like humanity and shit, but like there's nefarious things going on in the background.
No, I think you're right. I think I'm dead ass.
We can run a little bit of a speech because
Queen Barb.
And she even shouted out her barbs all throughout the speech. She was like,
I know it.
Barbs, I know you're listening. Pray for Nigeria.
Yeah.
Shake smash for him.
That's how she remembers her speech, nigga, like a rapper. She has to say like her ad libs.
It has to rhyme for her to get it.
You know?
But run that shit, Lauren.
I got you.
Make sure they can see this. It's no ass, so they can see this.
I got you.
Well, thank you, Ambassador Waltz, for this invitation. It is an honor to stand on this stage with you and the other distinguished speakers here today to shine a spotlight on the deadly threat faced by thousands of Christians in Nigeria. I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage and calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief. I stand here as a proud New Yorker with a deep sense of gratitude that we live in a country where we can freely and safely worship God regardless of one's creed, background, or politics. No group should ever be persecuted for practicing their religion, like I recently stated on social media. And we don't have to share the same beliefs in order for us to respect each other. We're way beyond thinking or expecting or assuming for, the person sitting next to you to have the exact same beliefs. We're beyond that. That's ridiculous. But that shouldn't make one person feel less safe than anyone in any room. Music has taken me around the globe. I have seen how people, no matter their language, culture, or religion, come alive when they hear a song that touches their soul. Religious freedom means we all can sing our faith regardless of who we are, where we live, and what we believe. But today, faith is under attack in way too many places. In Nigeria, Christians are being targeted, driven from their homes, and killed. Churches have been burned. Families have been torn apart. And entire communities live in fear constantly, simply because of how they pray. Sadly, this problem is not only a growing problem in Nigeria, but also in so many other countries across the world, and it demands urgent action. And I want to be clear. Protecting Christians in Nigeria is not about taking sides or dividing people. It is about uniting humanity. Nigeria is a beautiful nation with deep faith traditions and lots of beautiful barbs that I can't wait to see. When one's church, mosque, or place of worship is destroyed, everyone's heart should break just a little bit. And the foundation of the United Nations, with its core mandate to ensure peace and security, should shake. I am joined here today by peace builders, by faith leaders, by those who saw violence, saw rising intolerance, saw the threats clearly before us, and chose not to look the other way. I am inspired by their work to build interfaith ties, to see the humanity across the lines which might divide us, and to fight for security and liberty for all those who pray.
So you can pause it. So obviously, she can give a speech. It wasn't the worst speech in the world, but
she's okay. She's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
A decent actor. I mean,
I think she means it. I think she thinks that she's fighting for a good cause, but she doesn't realize that this is just giving like leeway for this administration to be able to come in and exploit Nigeria for the resources. That's all this shit is.
Yeah.
She's just a good cover.
Yeah.
And they're using a black artist. That's real on the nose. It's so obvious. They use a fucking rapper.
So what's the quote unquote, what's the talking point of the right that she's echoing?
What's the talking point of the right that she's echoing?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I don't get the question.
I mean, like, what I've heard it a couple times, like she's the essentially being used to. But like, what like I hear her saying this, but what's the overall thing that they're trying to do that she's now assisting in? You see what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
That's my question.
Why is this
They're
even
trying.
a thing?
Yeah.
They're trying to get involved.
Exactly. Like, so the whole thing is that without problems, we can't solve them. So we have to look for problems, and not just us, like many countries that are smart.
Mm-hmm.
You got to look for problems, and fortunately, our like status in the world is a country that comes in and helps.
So, quote unquote, you got to put air quotes up. With that.
Wherever there's conflict, there's currency.
Yeah,
and
sure.
Africa is a weird one because Bill Gates, if y'all don't know, he went there back in the day and allegedly, made a lot of women infertile, basically. But they're essentially, and I don't know if this is true, but I do know this is the scheme, and this is usually how it plays out.
Mm-hmm.
There's a problem in Nigeria, which might not even be an issue tied to Christianity. It might be a side issue that maybe we created, or maybe there just so happens to be a fucking warlord, and we're using this as a way in.
Yeah.
And another like level to that is that it's Christianity. America, it's a Christian nation. For the most part, it's changing.
Well, yeah,
it's a lot.
It's pump face like it is because it's a great cover.
It's
a perfect veil.
It's a perfect cover because I don't know about y'all, but we live in Raleigh, North Carolina. There are multiple mosques, multiple like Indian temples, multiple like
Buddhist temples.
They
got it all.
Hindu, and there's this one, man, like
I feel like we got a little Amish community hiding somewhere in the woods.
Nigga, I forgot which one it is, dog. It was a new development back when I was working at the old job, launching.
Yeah.
And I would ride past this place. I forgot where it's at, but they ended up finishing it. And it's for like Asian religions. I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And the buildings look weird because it's all white. It's like pale looking. But the buildings look like
it's like eggshell white.
But it looked like if you get like 2 Larry Hills, maybe 4 Mark Henrys, and like
a car jack.
Yes. But the hydraulic one, not none of that.
The one they use at Kiki's tires.
Like you could lift the shit up. That's what the buildings look like. It's almost like paper. But it's beautiful, and people go to that motherfucker.
It's like a tent.
And religion, but all to say, Christianity isn't like mainly a part of America now, even though it's still being like thrown out.
That's the main one, but there are other religions. But the main one is God bless America.
That's true.
They're talking about Jesus.
That's
God.
true.
They're not talking about the Hindu 7-armed blue lady.
I'm also saying to the amount of foreigners, the amount of other religions, it's a lot of different.
And that's because we're supposed to be the land of the free. And the home of the brave.
And
niggas came here because of religious persecution.
Exactly.
A lot of them. And some people wanted it to be gay. And they could do that over here too.
Exactly. What?
All that.
Wherever they want.
Right over there.
If you in San Francisco, you could literally do it wherever you want.
Like you might be in the heart of it.
Yeah. But and so why can't we go to Nigeria and help them out? We don't know what's gonna happen. But in all seriousness,
there's history attached.
There's history attached to it. I don't know what is in Nigeria. I'm just gonna assume something in the land. That's the only thing valuable on this earth. But it could just be another way.
Politics is valuable too. If you can get any control leaders, you can control anything, dog.
And another thing, and I'm gonna connect this, to talk about China. My girl is African. She'd be telling me about all these Chinese people. And I'm not even going to say Chinese people. The Chinese government has tried to take over parts of Africa, and they're treating Africans very poorly and things of that different.
They're colonizing it.
And things of that nature.
They tried to do it with 𝙃.
We was talking about on stream how there's a mall in Africa named China Mall, and we was talking about like the can you imagine the deals in that bitch? A mall in China called China Mall.
Yeah,
nigga, you could probably exchange.
You probably go there and spend no money.
You mean a mall in Africa, right?
It's a mall in Africa called China Mall. But can you imagine the deals in that mother? But basically, the Chinese are trying to go into Africa, and we're in like a weird Cold War that like is probably going to be talked about in like 50 years. We're in like a underlying Cold War with China right now.
Yeah, we've been doing that for a minute.
For a minute, but it's evolved. It's evolved to like other places. Like now it's in AI. I don't know what's going on in Africa. You know, if you have more information, please comment down below.
Yeah, because
that's what Wild or Wild is for.
To be one of the world's superpowers, you have to have a superpower. Nukes, space exploration. That's why back during the space race when we was trying to, who was it, Russia?
Russia.
Niggas was trying to get to the moon first. So we probably faked that shit. But all of that, because all of that matters. The more that your country can do, the more powerful it is.
Which is also tied to Trump wanting to get more H-1B Indians in here, because the only way we're going to compete with fucking AI in China, nigga, we need Indians. Like, there's not enough people in college right now doing computer science that can, like, really accelerate the process of AI that we need that, like, shit, a couple Bajeets could do. Like, honestly.
Yeah.
So that's why, you know, if y'all seen that article, it was like 600,000. We need 600,000 Indians stat.
Or at least
get in here now.
STEM TikTok.
You
we
feel
need
me?
more AI reels of just like coding.
We need them. We need them kids that do math like this. But this all ties into global warfare. This is all about global warfare. Nicki Minaj has invited herself into a global Cold War, and she has no idea what she's doing. She needs to go, and I ain't gonna bring up that. But I was about to bring up her.
Leave it alone.
You know,
leave it. It has nothing to do.
It does. It has nothing to do with it.
Unless he was on the island, but it has nothing to do.
Ironic how somebody talking about Christianity in Nigeria isn't talking about the holiness of like her home.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Or the unholiness.
Well, wait for her next album. It might drop.
Damn it. But yeah. I think that's all. I mean, Nicki Minaj, get it together, man. Hopefully you got paid for it. And
people got to stop getting hold out for the Trump administration. That's what it boils down to. Know your worth. Know what you're fighting for.
This is America.
It's not an excuse.
But this is America, though.
It's still not an excuse.
$1 million, nigga?
Just like and subscribe. So we can get our million.
Oh, shit. That is true. Please get us to 1 million before Trump asks us for money.
Yes.
Nigga. Please.
But normally we would do Wild or Wise right here, but I had checked. We ain't got none.
We don't have any.
Not a one.
And that is okay because, guys, we appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We just want to say that real quick. Yeah. And if you're watching this, you obviously see the different type of way we're, you know, dishing it out. We're dishing it out in a way that's a little bit different. But you're going to enjoy it because we're going to enjoy it. And it's a little bit better for the whole ecosystem. But, you know, if you're confused about the process, you can always ask us questions at LOI the show at IG. LOI the show.
Or just comment down below with a hashtag YLOI.
Yeah.
However you want to spell that.
Partner in the show, we get to talk to y'all. Y'all get to talk about whatever we said wrong, right or in the middle. White man, do you have an album dropping?
Nah. I just been working on.
He's been working on something. That's what every rapper doesn't drop says.
Always.
It's gonna be 2027. This ain't gonna be like
I'm not working on something.
You know, I'm ready. I'm still working on.
I'm not working on something.
You worse than Cardi.
No, I'm just working on individual records. I'm not working on any projects right now.
Okay. I feel it.
It's individual records.
I ain't
just for myself right now.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think it's been good. I think it's been great.
Hey,
like and subscribe, baby.
Yeah.
J-No.
Tone Groove.
White man on the boards.
Yeah.
Oh, it's up here. No, it's not. We're out.